Tommy Benefield also testified today, the first witness called in this case, and he's Doug's cousin, been very outspoken and really one of the driving forces to try to get justice for his cousin. How about that moment inside the courtroom?
He had a lot to say about their relationship as well, Vinnie. And one of the things we've heard a lot about in this case so far is that both Doug Benefield as well as his wife Ashley Benefield both had a love for guns. And so this was a little bit of Tommie's testimony talking about where Ashley kept a gun. Let's listen.
Did Ashley ever discuss with you that she carried a gun?
Yes.
And what did she say about that?
She said that on their initial meeting, in the political meeting, that she and Doug's traveling partner in business, went outside of Secret Service people, and she showed him the gun she was carrying at that event in her bra.
And that was the night they met, and then about 13 days later, they ended up getting married. This is Ashley and her husband, Doug. So interesting to see and hear what's going to happen as things transpire in this case, Vinnie. And some late-breaking word today, we heard this earlier, that the state is planning to rest on Thursday. So this case is moving a lot more quickly than we had thought.
Oh, it's super fast. You could tell. I mean, witnesses on and off, important testimony, important witness after important witness, and we could be in a verdict watch on Friday. So Kelly Craft at the courthouse. We'll speak again tomorrow. Thank you so much. All right, I want to bring in a special guest joining us. You saw him on the witness stand. He's been speaking to us throughout our coverage of this story. Doug Benefield's cousin and family spokesperson, Tommie Benefield, is with us. Tommy, first witness on the stand today. Did you know that going in, and how do you think things went for you?
Hey, Vinny, thanks again for having me tonight and for letting us speak for our family and our side of the case. I knew I was going to be first up because of background, in particular because I had several weekends and several events with Doug and Ashley specifically, and that I ended up maintaining that open relationship, open communication with her long after they separated, giving her a chance to voice her concerns and allegations all the way up until my deposition in 2018. I believe we had a good day today in the prosecution side of the presentation. This is still the state presenting their information all day today and into tomorrow. It was very, very clear where Mr. Taylor was trying to go in his part of the case. But I don't think that the case is going quite the way he wants to. We have the single events that Doug admitted to a long time ago, but we don't have any events ever accused of him or found true of him once Ashley moved to Florida. So there's a big difference between what happened in the home in South Carolina and then all the 2-3 years that they were in Florida off and on together.
Now, there was a moment today, and as I'm watching this, the jury's out, you're out of the courthouse as well, and her attorney starts talking about you because there's some dispute about some testimony that they're trying to get you to talk about. So I don't know if you've seen or heard this, but I want to play it for you to get your reaction. Here again is Ashley Benefield's attorney talking about you.
As succinctly as I can, Your Honor, he's a creep. He acknowledged being a creep, and the jury will conclude he's a creep. It goes directly to his character and his bias. And that's why, after he said, yes, it was accurate, I recall it, he cannot bring himself to say it. And the reason he can't bring himself to say it is because he knows that all these women on the jury are going to know exactly what he was referring to.
Okay, so Tommy, I heard that, and you know, folks watching heard that. I wanted to give you some time to respond because there's the rules of the court. You can't say everything you want to say on the witness stand. So give us your side, because this is all referencing text messages between you and Ashley, and in one of them, it's alleged that you said that, oh, Ashley, you married the wrong Benefield.
and that's not what the bubble says. It specifically said wrong Benefield. What I tried to do was give it the context appropriate to what Ashley has said in the text message prior to that. And of course, he's painting it the way he wants to. I've never in my life ever been accused of anything that he accused me of today. I was answering that what she was looking for in conduct, that there were different Benefields, and she was talking about the wrong Benefield, the wrong behavior. And I've never been accused of being a creep. Everyone in my company, ever in my business, everywhere I've ever been, no one's ever accused me the way he did today. Disgusting is my point of view. I was out of the room for it. My family and I talked about it this afternoon and this evening. But the accusation that they're making about that statement is completely out of context. And I certainly was going to try to give the question and answer I gave, as opposed to just that single bubble by itself, because that was not part of the way that treatment and that testimony should go.
And I got the feeling that there was a little more to it, and it's about context, but obviously we know what he's attempting to do and what's happening. So this trial's moving very quickly. Are you guys and your family and everyone else that's down there, you guys staying till the end here?
We'll be here all the way through. Vinnie, there's one very, very interesting thing that happened today that was outside of anything we had known previously. And certainly the testimony of the deputies and the folks who came on the scene at the Ashley and Alicia's home where Doug was killed. The fact that the gun turned out to be, we'll call it jammed for the sake of that. But we always wondered why Ashley did not shoot all the bullets out of the gun. We found out today that after 4 shots into the 5th shot, the gun jammed. That was new information today we had not ever had before. Very, very interesting that when the police picked up the gun from the neighbor next door and from Ashley, it was still jammed.
And before we go tonight, are there, for Eva, I know that she can't talk to you because she's still under subpoena, but your thoughts about her tonight being in the courtroom, being there with Ashley. She's now allowed to at least watch the rest of the trial from the gallery, but she can't talk about it, obviously. But your thoughts about her tonight?
Eva has been very courageous throughout this. She's very outspoken with her influencing on TikTok, and in particular about her recovering from the trauma of losing her father after losing her mother previously. I think she handled it very, very well today. And we were very happy that the state prosecutor invoked Marcy's law, which is the law where the next of kin can be in the room. So while she is a witness and she has not been released from that subpoena, she's in the courtroom getting to hear the testimony as Doug's next of kin. We were very, very thankful for that. She's been very courageous, and she's just telling the truth about what she saw.
All right, Tommie Benefield, Doug's cousin, family spokesperson, first witness in the trial. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Vinnie, for continuing to cover this fairly.